The thesis topic I have undertaken is IFFK venue, a permanent venue for the International Film Festival of Kerala at Karyvattam, Trivandrum. The International Film Festival of Kerala, or IFFK, is a film festival held annually in Trivandrum, the capital city of Kerala, India, which mainly aims at the concept sharing of culture. IFFK is one of the important events which needs a permanent venue as it reflects our culture to the outside world. The major project components are multiplex, workshop, open-air theatre, gallery or exhibition space, seminar hall, bookstall. The scope would be to create an environment mainly to host a FFK event annually and enough facility and space provided for the running of a multiplex and to conduct other variety of events like cultural events, movie launch, food fest. The space will be beneficial for film enthusiasts and public which deals with the social, economical and cultural aspects of the society. A space that improves social interaction and it also acts as a source of income for the government. The International Film Festival of Kerala is conducted every year since 1966 and now it's about time we provide a permanent venue for it. One of the main reasons why this IFFK is conducted in Trivandrum itself is because of the availability of multiple theatres nearby and therefore there can be some disadvantages also. The travel between these theatres. Not everyone will be coming by their own private vehicles and therefore the transportation can be difficult for them. There can be delays or cancellation of programs if any one of these theatres is facing any technical difficulty. Each year, the government has to spend around 6 crores for setting up IFFK, including the construction of temporary venues. In the previous years, there has been many issues reported regarding the permission for conducting IFFK events in private theatres, and by providing a permanent venue, we can solve this issue.
Case study: Busan Cinema Center, located in Busan, South Korea, which is a film festival venue done with the concept overlapping of open and closed spaces and public and private areas. The design aims to provide a new intersection between public space, cultural program, entertainment, technology, and architecture, creating a vibrant landmark within the urban landscape. It is an open kind of building with space frame roof and very less vertical partitions. A major crowd activity can be seen near the open theater and the restaurants. National Co-housing Center for Arts in Taiwan. Design inspired by sinus canopies created by a cluster of banyan trees commonly found in the region. One of the major highlights is the way they have managed the crowd by providing large corridor spaces. Central Theatre Thrupunithura, and one of the major drawbacks which I noticed is the very small lobby space and the crowd formed by it. Carnival Cinema Sangamali. The main crowd is formed in the central lobby and this decreases the crowd formed on the narrow corridors near the screen. Analysis and inference. A major focus has to be given for handling the crowd. The people need space for fun, cheering, thinking, discussions, seminars, etc. The complex should be located in a space which is easily accessible from every transport hub. When a guest comes to the complex, even before the guest decides to go to one place, the complex should be leading that guest to each and every venues. Provide separate guest and service path everywhere possible. Design the buildings in such a way that these buildings can be used for other events or purpose even after the IFFK. Provide enough parking inside the campus to avoid the traffic caused by parking vehicles on the roadside. Design brief. The design should be able to handle a minimum crowd of 7,000 and hence each and every venue should be provided with enough space to handle maximum guests and space for seating, walking and other required facilities like services, washrooms, etc. The site is in Trivandrum, a district in Kerala, India. The exact location is at Karyvattam, which is only 13 kilometers away from the Trivandrum International Airport via NH66. A public transport like bus can drop you to the nearest bus stop, which is only 50 meters away from the site, and other private vehicles can come till the front. There is an existing road around the site. The site is a 6-acre land owned by the state government near the Greenfield Stadium in Karyvattam Thirupadapuram Road. The sun path is in the east-west direction and the major wind direction is in the southwest to northeast direction. The site is between the residential and commercial zone. There is bus stop and auto stand near to the site itself. The site has 3 different levels and surrounded by trees. These trees act as a buffer from the noise coming from main road. Some of the main nearby buildings are residences, highway research building, mosque, Greenfield Stadium and other institutions. Karyvattam is one of the well-developed area in Trivandrum. There is Carnival Theatre nearby with a total of 4 screens. There are many institutions and residences nearby and therefore after IFFK the venue can be used by these institutions or residences for hosting different events like festivals, food fest, etc.
The main concept of the design is coexistence with nature by breaking the barriers between inside and outside. The idea is to design a shaded space that welcomes the nature into the built space by decreasing the amount of concrete or rigid wall separations. Other main factors considered while designing each space are sun path and wind direction. The taller buildings are placed along the direction of sun path so that it can act as a shade for the open space on the other side. The buildings are arranged in such a way that there is enough space between them for cross ventilation. Other considered factor is the proximity between each space to decrease the collision of service and public access. From the Karivattam Tripadapuram road, we enter the road to the Greenfield Stadium and on the left side comes the main entrance to the complex. A 12-meter wide main entrance with a security cabin, footpath and two-wheeler parking on the left side. Some parking is also provided on the right side. The separations are provided using natural objects like trees, shrubs, etc. Then comes the multi-purpose seminar hall. The road and the stairs from the seminar hall leads a guest to the next venue, which is the exhibition space. An open exhibition space which doesn't have any wall separations, which gives the area a spacious feeling. In front of the exhibition space, an entrance to the parking on one side of the road. The parking lies 3.5 meters below the exhibition space level. The exhibition space is adjoined as a part of the workshop building. After these both spaces comes the open air theatre, which is shaded by space frame roof. Then comes the open gathering space, which lies over the parking area. Bookstall is provided on one side of this open gathering space with food truck facility on the other side and an open stage provided as an additional venue to make this space more active. There is enough seating facility provided on the open gathering space for reading books from the bookstall or to enjoy the foods from the food trucks. Then comes the multiplex building. The road from the main entrance leads every vehicle till the multiplex. Then the road leads directly to the exit, which is on the northeast direction. The main service entrance is on the southwest direction, which leads directly to the service entrance of the multiplex and then to the service parking. There is road around the entire site, which makes it easier for service as well as for safety purpose. The electrical transformer is provided on one end of the two-wheeler parking and the water treatment is posted on the end of service parking. The entire complex covers a total FSI of 1.25 and coverage of 60%. The seminar hall is placed on +1 level, which accommodates a total of 1,200 guests. Then comes the workshop and open exhibition space, which is on +3.5 level, and the OAT, which is stepped down till 0th level with a seating capacity of 1,400 guests. Then comes the parking area on the 0th level with a capacity of 245 cars and the multiplex building and open gathering space over it on +3.5 level. The multiplex building consists of 10 screens that accommodates a total of 2,650 guests. Then there is the open gathering space, which is one of the most active space in the entire complex. There is mainly a circular seating space, which is mainly acting as a resting space for everyone with a bookstall on one side and also a space for dining with food truck facility provided on the other side. There is also an open stage for conducting informal events to make the space more active. Multiplex. The red arrow marks the main entrance into the building, and there is also an entry provided from the parking. This entrance leads the guests to the ticket counter and then to the baggage deposit. Then comes the lounge provided with enough seating capacity and a cafe space on one side with a seating capacity of 200. Then there is service space alongside the cafe, which is acting as a service kitchen, and also there are small waiting spaces provided between each screens. There are total 8 theaters in the ground floor with a seating capacity of 170 each, and the size is 16 by 11 meter with a screen size of 10 by 4.5 meter. There are total 6 elevators, 4 for the guest and 2 for the service, and fire exits are provided in every 25-meter interval. Washrooms are provided on both ends of the building, on every floor. The total building height is restricted to 30 meters according to the building rules. There are 3 entrances provided on this level for each theater and 2 entrances on the next level. The escalator and the elevators leads to the next level. On this level, common projector rooms are provided for 2 screens each. There are 2 entrances for each of the theaters on this level. A service, storage as well as admin block is provided on every floor. The stairs and elevators leads to the second floor and separate lobby is provided on this level since the main entrance to the big screens are starting in this level. There are 2 big screens on this level with a seating capacity of 640 each, size 34 by 23 meter and screen size of 21 by 8.5 meter. There are 2 entrances on this level and 4 entrances on the level above. The washrooms are provided on both ends of the building. A 2.5 meter wide guest access is provided around each of the screens. Each screen has a room height of 10 meters. Silver screens are used inside the theater for displaying 3D movies also. The wall, floor, ceiling, furniture are completely acoustically treated. The whole theater, including cloth, furniture, etc., are fireproofed as well. Here shows the main movement pattern of the guest and the service. The yellow depicts the service movement pattern and the orange depicts the guest movement pattern. The open exhibition space is connected to the workshop and OAT. Even after IFFK, the venue can be used for other such events and exhibitions. Entrance to the workshop is through the exhibition space. The building mainly serves two purposes: workshop on ground floor and VIP lounge on the first floor. A red carpet entrance can be provided on one end of the exhibition space into the workshop VIP lounge area. Washrooms and administration space is provided on each floor. Right next to the main entrance, an escalator leads directly to the first floor, which is only for VIPs. A space where they can wait and take rest in between events, and from this floor a bridge standing on tension support is connected to the OIT main stage. It is entirely a private entrance for the VIPs to the main stage. Seminar hall. A space that should be serving the purpose of a seminar hall as well as an auditorium. Main entrance leads directly to a waiting lounge with stairs and elevator access to the first floor. Then to a hall with a minimum seating capacity of 600 in each floor, with stage, backstage and washroom facilities on each floor. Special topic: acoustic design in a cinema theater. Acoustics is one of the important elements in a theater, and it can be achieved through the finishes provided on floor, wall, ceiling and furniture, etc. Some of the commonly seen acoustic object is the glass wool outer layer on the theater walls and acoustic tile ceilings. Elevations. From the elevations, it is visible that the multiplex building is the largest building in the complex, and hence this building is placed alongside the sun path direction, and therefore it acts as a shade for the open gathering space in front of it. Views. The first 3 views on the top shows the main views which we see as we enter the complex. From these views, it's evident that the separations are provided using natural objects like trees, shrubs, etc. There are small interactive spaces provided between each venues, like seatings provided by rock cut stones and shaded by trees. Then comes to the OIT with a seating capacity of 1400 and a bridge from the VIP lounge that is connecting to the OIT main stage. In the OIT, space frame roofs are provided to cover large span without providing columns in between. From the main entrance, the vehicular access is provided in such a way that the vehicle can reach till the porch of each and every venue. IFFK is an event which brings together a large number of people with a single motive, and that is to watch cinema. All these people will have different behaviors. Some will be coming to watch the movie alone, while others will be coming with friends just to have fun. So it is my responsibility to provide different kinds of spaces for them. Different spaces where formal and informal activities takes place. And provide different spaces like space where people can sit in groups and conduct discussions, another space where a guest can read, area for kids to play, etc. And another important space is the space where VIPs and delegates will come together and interact with each other. And hence, I have tried to achieve all these ideas in my design. Thank you.